What up, y'all? I'm finally up to 6 subscribers. Woohoo! And I've got to do my part. So this is the Frugal Facemask, and I'm here to really start this channel, and it's going to be called No Holding Back. All right? Because I can't do it anymore. No holding back. Facts. So if you're one of those fake news, alternative facts, you're probably not going to like this channel. I was originally going to be the Frugal Facemask and teach about saving money. My wife passed when I was young. She was only 27, and I had to raise my kids from 7 and 5 years old. Excuse me, 7 and 4 years old on. They're grown now, but I learned to be frugal, and even before that I was raised frugal because we were poor. We didn't have money. My dad left when I was 6. My mom had to raise me and my sister on her own. But anyway, there's too much going on in the world right now, so we're going to be talking about a lot of stuff, so let's get to it. I ask people sometimes if they've seen this, if they've heard this, and, even I've had to back off watching the news and stuff like that because everything's so disgusting, but a lot of people say no, and a lot of people don't know things that they should, so I forgot who said it, but they said you can do something. If you can't protest, if you can't donate money, you can talk to people, you can volunteer. I'm disabled, I can't do much. I don't have a cameraman, this is just me and my phone. But I can school people on stuff they don't know about. Because it's sad, a lot of the things that people don't know about that are really going on. That are indisputable facts. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to let you guys know what's going on, hopefully in an entertaining and friendly way, so you don't have to watch these robotic retard is a medical term that I grew up with, so please don't get offended if it slips every once in a while. These robotic morons on TV that act like they have to placate both sides, no. Stupid is stupid. If someone does something stupid, I'm going to say it's stupid. I'm not going to say, well, it could have... No, fuck that, But anyway, I'm not one of these totally anti-PC motherfuckers either. And this is not a kid's channel, as you can tell, okay? We're adults. We're going to be talking about adult shit. So if you're not 16 or older, you shouldn't even be on here. Go ask your parents if you could use the internet. And that's the problem. The parents don't make the kids ask. They let them use the internet from 3 years old. They give them an iPhone because they don't want to be a parent. Yeah, you know that's you. Fuck out of here, bro. My kids read books. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, they played video games and stuff, but no. Straight A's. A's and B's. Yeah, get out of here with that. So anyway, blah, blah, blah. Obviously, I need notes. I don't have the best memory. But anyway, I can help educate people. And I'm not the media. I do a lot of research. I even watch Fox News. And those people are crazy, bro. But you can't criticize the enemy if you don't know what they're saying, I know I don't know it all. No one does, and I can apologize and change when I find out I was wrong, considering where I got the information at the time, I'm an open-minded person. I'm open to discussion from multiple viewpoints. I'm not going to stand on my soapbox. I don't need an echo chamber. But I'm not half and half for everything. You must hear both sides. And okay, so if you're dumping toxic waste into the water, now I have to hear the other side, the justification. No, I'm not like that, okay? A lie is a lie, a fact is a fact. But this is not going to be a political channel either. There's just some stuff going on right now that happens to roll into some of that. It's about what's going on in the world, what went on in the world, what you may not have known about, and just to set the record straight. There's too much misinformation. So this is an official record. You can't change or rewrite history, okay? This is our story. We're not just going to be talking about his story. So to let you know, I'm half black, half Mexican, and I even get mistaken for white because of my eyes. And I can speak, that's pathetic. They think I'm white because of the way I talk, but so I have pretty unique perspective. Not the most unique. I'm not the king of the world as far as everything I go through, everyone else goes through, but I have a pretty unique perspective. I think it's time for change in this world. The world is changing, and it's good. So let's never forget what's going on right now. Let's keep it in people's face. Let's keep it in their ears. Let's keep the discussion open. We cannot stop this. I'm so proud of you guys for protesting, 2 weeks straight now? Can't believe the country's doing it, the world's doing it, and things are changing. The only, I don't know the quote, so forgive me, but it's the only thing for evil to exist is for good man to do nothing. So I got to do something, was raised by a single mom, and in my family, typical shit. There were mental problems, drugs. My cousin was in a gang. I tried to be in the gangs, but the big homies hooked me up and said, nah, bro, we don't need you. You take care of yourself. That's some cool shit. They would just use my ass nowadays. My dad left when I was 6. I had sexually abused. My wife passed away when she was 27. I had to raise my 3 sons on my own. No excuses, just some background. So, the first thing we need to talk about is what everyone's sick of talking about, but you don't think black people are sick of talking about it for 400 motherfucking years? Police brutality. What happened to George Floyd? Anybody remember Rodney King? You know why those guys got off? There's other reasons too, and we'll get into that in another video, but that was business as usual. Black people were not surprised. They said this is how it is. And that's disgusting. We must also change misconceptions like Chicago is the deadliest city, we need to send in the army. Bro, I've lived here since I was 2. Chicago is not even in the top 10 of deadliest cities in the United States. But I bet you didn't know that, because as soon as they start talking about guns and gun violence, Chicago, Chicago, Chicago. Nah, bro, we're not even in the top 10. I don't even think we're in the top 15. But the ignorance, people know if they say something enough times, there are people that will believe it just because they hear it over and over and over and over. That's why they're scared of black people. We're going to get through some of the stupidity like, well, cops kill more white people than black people. Yeah, because there's a lot more white people than black people, so statistically that's going to happen. But if you're only 30% of the population, but you're 75% of the arrests, there's something wrong with that. I don't know if those are the exact figures. I'm just giving an example, okay? But I do research, so I'm not just going to be making stuff off my head. This is just the first video. I'll get better at this with your input. I will ignore the trolls, because you guys are just stupid trolls. But if you have a good point, and if you want to debate, I'd love that. I'd love for this to eventually become where I could have guests, and we could talk, kind of like how Joe Rogan does. I'm not trying to be Joe Rogan. You see, I'm the Frugal Facemask. I do not want to be famous. I'm not doing this for fame or clout or fortune. It just needs to be done. I don't want people to recognize me on the street and say, hey, what did it? No. It's just for the cause. By any means necessary has to mean something this time. I just watched, I remembered, but I watched another thing about Rodney King, and then, bro, the race riots in the 60s, and then the further back you go, there's the racism. So, racism never ended, it was never over, and it's not about one shooting or one death. I can't even name you off the top of my head every black person that's been killed by the police, unarmed black people that have been killed by the police just this year. And that's a problem. So anyway, welcome to the channel. The first thing we will be talking about on the next episode will be the subject of policing. Where did it come from? Where did it start? Who were the first police? And the history of police, and some things we know, some things we don't know. But a lot of stuff has become declassified in public knowledge, so there's a lot for us to go on that we didn't used to have. So we'll talk about policing. And in the meantime, stay safe. COVID-19 is not a hoax. And so that means wash your hands, wear your masks, not one like this. You know which masks to wear. If not, look it up. Stay 6 feet away. You see all these southern states, the cases are spiking. In Arizona, they have quadrupled the number of cases. I think they have something like 15 hospitals already to capacity because people don't want to listen. Everyone stay safe. Have a great day. This is the Frugal Face Mask, and thanks for subscribing. Please give me a thumbs up. You don't have to smash the like button. I don't know why everyone says that. If you smash it, you'll break your phone. Doesn't give me more than one like. Just press it once, and I appreciate it. And pass me on to your friends. And please subscribe. And if you have any suggestions, send them through. But remember, it's just me and my phone. So, have a great day. Peace.